to compete in Mortal Kombat.
One of you three will decide the outcome of the tournament.
It has begun!
Mortal Kombat, rated PG-13.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Epic channel. We are on episode 35. Before we get into it, please like, subscribe, and hit that sweet bell notification. And with that being said, let's get into it. Episode 35 starts now. What's up, Jason? We got a special guest in the house. Who are we speaking to?
This is Rad Nick. Hey guys, nice to be here.
All right. Start us off, Jason. What do we got going on this episode today?
First, I want to do the Omega video recap. That just happened 2 days ago. Good turnout. You never know what to expect when we do those. It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun.
Let them know what it is, just in case this is their first time knowing about Omega Video.
Yeah,
just real quick.
Yeah, Omega Video, it's kind of what you think it would be. There is VHS, but it's a retro market. So we wanted to do an 80s and 90s themed market with, collectibles, physical media, so records, video games.
Introducing RCA's new 900, the first remote programmable video cassette recorder. It asks you what you want to record and when, in simple language, right on the screen of your TV. So what you select on screen with this unique remote control, you'll get on videotape.
Some people were bringing handmade stuff that had to do, with that time period. So anything that kind of fit the 80s and 90s aesthetic, toys, of course. That's what it was about.
That's cool, man. I didn't get to make it. I was here holding down the fort, but I saw a lot of good things, a lot of good video. I know some people that did really well over there. I know some people got some good pickups. Did you make it out, Nick?
I did not. No, I didn't make it. I do have a bunch of VHSs at home, so I should have made it there and increased my collection, but I didn't.
It was more than just VHS, though, but you guys were hanging out probably too late on Friday, I think, the night before, so that's probably what it was, too. Maybe a little bit of too much fun on Friday, Nick? Maybe.
Yeah.
He's all,
It's good times.
Yeah, but it wasn't mainly VHS, but we wanted to kind of push that aesthetic, though. But there was some vendors that had VHS and other stuff, so, moving forward, once it gets bigger, we might do a thing where it's like the Epic, where, we can all go, like James can go, instead of holding down the shop, but it was our first one. Nice turnout. We don't know the numbers exactly, but it was busy pretty much from like 12:30. Started off a little slow. I was kind of worried because you never know, but I know we promoted the crap out of it. Us with Cult Classics was a good team up. First time we worked with them, so that was fine. Or actually him, Victor, is Cult Classics. I know he has a lot of helpers, but he's Cult Classics. At 700 DJ 700 tapes. I almost said at 700 tapes, but he changed it to at DJ 700 tapes. Jasper spun the whole time, so that was fun. He always keeps it fun. And then Carved with Light, Nick helped with the aesthetic of it for sure. A lot of people like the photo area.
He went off. Yeah, he went off. Like, we have one piece right here. We'll take a picture of it. But it's like a classic movie theater marquee where you have the cool posters like in the front, and there's lights going around it. He's very talented, man. I will say he surprises me every time he does something. He has made so much cool stuff. He's a really creative guy. So if you're ever looking to do something and you got his info, Carved by Light, reach out to him. I'm sure a project is not too far away if you want it.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it was his ideas for the setup for the photo thing. By the time I mentioned doing like a frame, like he was already like on it. Like he had already thought about it and was already like, well, I'm already working on one. So I was like,
yeah,
he's already a step ahead of me. So definitely made it fun. We don't know when the next one's going to be. I'll have to talk to Victor, see what he wants to do moving forward. Since it was both of us, it's not going to be like one where I'm going to do it by myself or vice versa, because we're keeping it separate from the markets we already do. He has some monster markets coming up, so check out at Cult Classics for that. And then we have the Epic Toy Show coming up on September 6th. So that's just a little over a month away. By the time this airs, it'll be less than a month away. So check us out, at Polar Bears Pop Culture Shop. But if you're watching this, you probably follow us hopefully on there anyway. But that'll be our next big market coming up. But I know, just to segue into that, you have something coming up soon too, so you might want to mention that.
So we're pretty much loose on this episode. So we'll start with the other events that we have coming up. August is a pretty busy month for the Funkeros. We have 2 events coming up in just the month of August. The first one is August 16th, which is the Funk versus Cumbia, which is at Crescent Ballroom. And that's one of our biggest events that we do in conjunction with the Vinyl Vagos. If you like dancing, if you like coming out and dancing to like cumbia or Spanish music in general, followed by some funk, that should be a cool event you want to check out. The week after that is the Phoenix Funketto 7-year anniversary. And that's probably our biggest event to date. It's not even a probably, it's a definitive. We have acts such as Zachy Force Funk coming out, Throwback Zach, Amiga Band all the way from Paris, France. And they're an actual band, so they're performing live. And that is going to be amazing. Hosted by Daryl D. We have a special guest that'll be in the house, but it's a huge deal for Arizona. Throwback Zach has never been to Arizona to perform, or just in general, he's never been to the state of Arizona. Amiga Band has never been to Arizona. It took us about a year to work out all of those details to get everyone signed up, and it's cool, man. Shout out to Polar Bears Pop Culture Shop. Everyone has been coming down to pick up tickets and just come to the shop. Very excited. It's looking good. We're amped up. Everything is rolling smoothly. So those are the 2 events that we have going on. And then the last one is we'll be back at Thunderbird at the end of the month. So the 5th Friday in August. I don't know what that date is, but just the last Friday in August. We're going to be back over at Thunderbird. Nick will be there. So if you want to challenge any of us, on some video games, we'll be there.
Yeah, cool. Bigger venue for you too.
Oh, the big
for you guys not for that one, for the anniversary.
Yeah, this Crescent is definitely our step up. We're able to move into a bigger venue, which is more people and bigger celebration, better lights, better sound system. It's just all in all, this is our biggest event so far, and it's 7 years. So come celebrate with us. This one is for the people, all the ones that have like worked with us and also pretty much celebrated with us throughout these 7 years. So
yeah, a big deal, definitely. So check it out, support. Even if you don't dance, I'm going. I don't dance. You won't see me dancing. I will be there though, so check that out.
Yeah.
But you spoke about the video game stuff, so
Yep.
I think that's what we kind of have Nick here for. We want to jump into that. So we'll roll with that.
All right, up next, we talked to you guys on the last episode. We were going back to Thunderbird for the Mortal Kombat competition. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it. They were starting to remodel on our house. We're not going to get into
Life
that.
happens. Just say that. That's what I always say. Life happens.
Yeah, we're going to talk to the man that did go and represent for Polar Bears Pop Culture Shop, Nick Rad.
Thank you.
Is it Rad Nick or Nick
Rad
Rad? Or
Nick.
just whatever
Rad
we call him?
Rad Nick.
Rad Nick.
That sounds better, I guess.
Rad Nick.
Yeah, man. No, it was a lot of fun. So, like you said in the previous episode, we were both there for the Street Fighter tournament, right? So, we were arranging to go for the Mortal Kombat tournament, and it was going to be the same situation, right? Mortal Kombat, the first one, like a tournament, and then the Mortal Kombat movie from the 90s, right?
Yep.
Which is a great movie by itself, right? So you couldn't make it, James, but I was able to go with my girl Melissa.
Yep.
And we both entered the competition, right? It was a lot of fun. There were about 10, 12 people competing for the Mortal Kombat arcade, and Melissa joined. She did her best. Obviously, she plays video game as a lot of people do. With you put all your hands on all the buttons.
Yeah, button masher.
She's a button masher.
Button masher.
Yeah.
So she did okay just by doing that. And then when I played,
Real quick, did she win any rounds? Like, did she?
She won one round.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
very proud of her. I was, yes.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was gonna win one round, to be honest, because Mortal Kombat is not exactly my game. I'm a little bit better at Street Fighter, but I did play. I did do very well, and I was able to go to like the finalists, right? And I was
nice.
able to. I had to basically I had to fight the same guy that you had to fight
From the Street
for
Fighter
the Street
challenge?
Fighter tournament. That he was the last guy standing again, right? And it was funny. I don't know. I told you this. I haven't told Jason or Edgar this, but I was very good. I did good in Mortal Kombat. I beat, I think, Emilio, I don't remember exactly his name, and a couple of other guys. The Mortal Kombat arcade stopped working halfway through.
Oh,
Halfway
burnt out.
through the competition?
You guys
Through
burn it
the
up.
competition.
Who are you
some,
playing with before?
Yeah, that's what I was
was-
gonna ask.
Yeah.
Who's your guy?
I think I was playing like who's my Mortal Kombat like player that
Yeah,
I
who are you
choose?
using? Yeah, who do you like to
Johnny
use?
Cage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Scorpion and Raiden were kind of like my go-to back in the day, but I forgot all their moves.
Oh,
So I was just stuck with the basic moves. So Johnny Cage was a good choice. So I did pretty good with that. But then on our third go around, where with the third player I was playing, it reset, right? The whole arcade reset. It did that ROM loading, and then we tried it again. It didn't work. The owner tried to like fix it a couple of times, like opened it up, which was really cool to see how an arcade looks inside, but we couldn't fix it. So we moved to the Street Fighter to continue the competition, right?
Oh,
Because
okay.
we wanted the owner said the competition needs to go on. We need to declare a winner because they had like a first prize. They had like a
nice.
first prize winner for from like Samurai Comics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They sponsored. Okay.
So they sponsored that competition. So the final two people playing this game, Street Fighter, for the Mortal Kombat Championship was me and that guy that you had to play in the previous tournament. I lost, but let me tell you something. This is what happened. This is a true story, right? It was best out of 5. Right?
Yep.
So
you have to win 3 matches.
you have to win 3 matches. So he beats me almost without any effort the first match. And as soon as he beats the second round, he turns to me and he says, "Tell your friend that I would have beaten him too if I wasn't drunk last time." Right?
Ooh.
And I said, Who? And I didn't want to.
Yeah.
Who? You know who I'm talking about? The guy with the low kicks. The guy with the low kicks. I'm like, oh, he's upset with James.
Man, he's calling you out on the moves now. Okay.
So I'm like, all right, I'll tell him, I guess, right? And then we played the second round, and I did win,
Okay.
right? Third round, I did win again, right?
All right. So it went to the.
Fourth round, he won, and then the last one, he bought it. He won in both rounds. But you know how the meter goes from yellow to red?
Yeah.
His whole thing was red.
So
Both times. It could have been
Either way.
a double KO.
Yeah.
Both times. I was so close.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he was very rowdy in the beginning and
Yeah.
like talking a lot. By the third round, he wasn't talking. He would say things like, "Good match, man. Good match. I didn't expect any of this." But yeah, Sagat is my guy, and I don't think he expected a Sagat challenger.
You should have kept low kicking him.
That's
Oh
my
my
move.
God, he knew all the moves for all
Yeah.
the guys. I just knew the 2 moves that Sagat do. So that's it. But it was fun, man. It was a lot of fun.
That's really cool. So they crowned him the Mortal Kombat slash Street Fighter champion for the night, and he was given a prize this time.
Yes, so I did kind of force the guy to open it up because I wanted to see what it was.
Yeah.
It was a couple of comic books. It was a Funko Pop of some sort.
Okay.
Something anime, just not an anime that I know, so I didn't retain that. And I think a couple of other little small things like comic book related.
So not Street Fighter related though,
Not
or not
Street
Mortal
Fighter
Kombat
related.
related,
Or Mortal Kombat related.
Or Mortal Kombat related, yeah.
We were gonna, if I would have made it down there, Polar Bears was also going to give away a prize, and it was a Mortal Kombat figure.
Yeah.
So next time, shout out to Thunderbird again. I'm gonna have to talk to the owner. The owner's name is Jeremiah. We're gonna have to definitely set something up again.
You're gonna have to bring the belt.
And I'm gonna bring the Street Fighter belt. All challengers, talking crap or not, we'll settle this in part 2.
I'm going that time too because I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you sweep the leg. When you're playing.
I
No
need to go
mercy.
reclaim
No mercy.
my
No
honor
mercy.
there.
Yeah, no mercy. So yeah, we'll do it again, and we shall have some more fun. I think that was one of the funnest things that I've been a part of because I've always wanted to get into competitions for anything, Street Fighter, anything I was good at as a kid. But those were big competitions. It wasn't just some local stuff happening here in town. If you really wanted competition, you had to go to arcades, and that was just a weekend thing. But I was too young to really go for those challenges. And now that we're in our olden days, it's really fun to have those opportunities to go do this. So shout out to Thunderbird, Nick. Besides that, how was the movie?
Yeah, I was gonna say. So in both cases, like when you were there, we watched Street Fighter.
That was cool.
Yes, and this time around, same story, just the Mortal Kombat movie was really nice. They have this outdoor patio with like chairs and little booths that you see, and it's really fun because I like those old school movies, but when you watch them with like a group that also has seen them, and people will yell out like
They know the lines,
famous
yeah.
scenes. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And fun fact, they do have popcorn there.
Yeah.
And a little microwave that you get to put your popcorn in and make your own popcorn.
No
So-
machine, no popcorn maker. They just got the.
No,
the
It's,
microwave.
you
That's
make
cool.
it yourself. It's
Act 2 popcorn, which
Nice.
is pretty good.
Yes.
Yeah, the Act 2.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's we're going to finish up with this. I want to say thanks again for going because I know I couldn't make it and you were the last man
He was
standing.
representing.
For the shop. I wish we could have sent you with some prizes and stuff, but that's why I want to see if we could do it again. So if we could set something up, I also know Falcio's dogs will be excited to be a part of it as well. I just talked to him today, and he wanted to know if I
Nice.
went. And we could set something up. So if you're watching and you maybe want to join, you want to see if you're interested in coming, put it in the comments. Let
Yeah.
us know if that's something you would like to do. And we'll set it up, and we can get it rocking. And other than that, though, competitions like these, they're friendly. They're it's not anything serious, so don't feel intimidated. Like you're just gonna go and it's gonna be a bummer because it's like the competition is crazy.
other
It's-
than the one guy though.
yeah, but that's the fun part because
Yeah.
you have to have one
There's
guy like
always
that.
the one guy.
Yeah, you watched every Jean-Claude Van Damme movie.
Yes,
There's
there's the
always got
one
to be
guy
one
that
guy.
starts some stuff, and Jean-Claude Van Damme needs to fix it. you
Yep,
know?
that's right. So we will we'll be back with more information on that. We're gonna wrap up this segment, and we will be back in just a minute.
One thing, do you like Street Fighter better than Mortal Kombat though? The movie,
Oh, the movie Mortal Kombat all the way by far, no question.
even with
I
Jean Claude
actually-
though in Street Fighter. You still-
I love Jean-Claude Van Damme in that movie. That movie is just, I was so disappointed as a kid. It made no sense to me.
I was
But-
disappointed in both of them.
But when I saw Mortal Kombat though, for some reason that was like, yes, that's exactly what it should have been. That's exactly what it is. I was all for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we are back with some show and tell. If you don't know, Rad Nick from the previous episode, I'm not sure which one it was, but we went to his his crib, and we went and checked out his video games, toys, all kinds of cool stuff. I recently was over there and had a great time. Way more fun than I thought, because it was just like we were bummed out because they were remodeling the house, and we were there till like 10:30 at night. So thanks for the hospitality, Nick. And with that being said, you brought some things with you today. So what do you got here? Show us some of the stuff you brought.
Yeah, man, thank you. I brought some of my favorite fighting games, right? Not the best fighting games in general per se, just my favorites and how I wanted to and I wanted to display some of them and showcase some of them. From left to right, I have Tekken Tag. Tekken Tag was probably, like, for the original PlayStation 2, was probably my favorite one. It was like a college thing for me. We would play Tekken Tag all the time, after going out, or in the morning, in the afternoon. It was just a quick game with a couple of guys just playing Tekken Tag. It's a lot of fun. It's really easy to pick up. The other game that I really like is called Project Justice. This one is for the Dreamcast.
Okay.
It's very much very like 3D anime before 3D was a thing, right?
Yeah.
The graphics were really good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you showed that off on the special
Yep.
when we went to your house. Yeah.
It's really cool. And when I played it in the arcades, it blew my mind. And the Dreamcast version, which I think is the only version that exists in a console, it's arcade perfect. So it's one of my favorite ones too. Like you get to pick like 3 people, and you do all these crazy super moves, either with 2 or 3 people at a time. It's just a lot of fun.
That was a good game, man. I got hooked on that one.
Yeah.
Did you guys play that one the other night?
No, we were we played the Tekken Tag. We were playing Crazy Taxi, Tekken Tag 2, right? That's Tekken Tag 2. We played
Splatterhouse on the PC Engine.
Oh man, Jason, I think you will love Splatterhouse.
Splatterhouse is fun, but it's hard.
or
No, Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse, right?
Splatterhouse.
Oh,
Splatter?
Splatterhouse is different than Slaughterhouse.
We played them both, right?
It's the guy that
Slaughterhouse
has
is
the
hard.
Jason mask.
Yeah, I thought that's Slaughterhouse, or maybe it is Splat. No, you're right. It's Splatterhouse.
We'll let
Yeah.
Edgar.
No, you're right. If
fact check it.
If it's you're right. We're calling it wrong. Yeah.
It was fun, man.
Splatterhouse.
We could have beat it. Okay,
Yeah.
Splatter. Yeah, so we could have easily beat just that game, but it was fun to keep switching it up. It was like so much fun, but I think you'll really like that game. It's just a really good-looking game, and it's super gory. Like it's really cool.
We have it here. I ran through it though because it has like a Game Genie built in on this one. Yeah, you have like just multiple lives, so I ran through it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
He cheated.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do that though, right?
I do that all
Yeah,
the time.
Yeah.
I have no patience.
Yeah, I had no patience either. I'm like, I'm not trying to figure this out. So
Yeah.
what else you got? You got this.
Yes.
What is that thing?
So
The Hue card.
that's the Street Fighter 2 PC Engine version. The acrylic case is just a way to display it. So kind of like the TurboGrafx 16, PC Engine was like the Japanese version of that.
Oh, okay.
And there were Hue cards.
Okay.
There were those flat little cards.
Yeah.
And the reason why I brought it and I have it is because it's considered the best, the closest Street Fighter 2 version to the arcade on a retro console.
Really? And have you played that one?
Yes, yes. And I'm not an expert on it, but that's with a little bit of research, that's what people are saying. But I played it on the PC Engine because that's the one we played for Splatterhouse. It's fun. It's pretty quick. And
Okay.
it seems like it has, you know how some of them feel like there's things missing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, and
Oh, yeah.
music doesn't
Yep.
match sometimes. This is as arcade perfect as it can get.
Okay.
And it's a pretty fun game. The last one I brought is X-Men Children of the Autumn. This is a very fun game for me. And also arcade perfect on the Sega Saturn. It's how it started with the X-Men versus Street Fighter and all that.
Yeah.
That was the first one. I had it for the PC back in the day. My PC wasn't strong enough, so I would play it in slow motion. And it was still, I was still having a blast just playing it in slow motion because the RAM or whatever it wasn't
Yeah.
wasn't enough.
Yeah, this one's all like X-Men though, right? Like there's no character, like it's all
just X-Men, no Marvel,
No Capcom.
no Capcom or Marvel. It's just the X-Men, and it's really fun because you get people like Spiral in there and Juggernaut and like really Silver Samurai is one of my favorites on that one.
Yeah, he
so
throws
really
the
fun.
stars and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool one. This is like just touching like the surface, because we could have went on for hours, on just his games. So, like we didn't even, I didn't even know he owned this one right here. I would have liked to play any one of these. So
Yeah, I didn't know this was from '94. Just looking at it, like you wouldn't think it's that old with the graphics. I mean, how it looks
good.
and stuff. Yeah.
That's a really clean game.
Yeah.
So cool, man. Well, look forward to more. We still need to do a part 2 at Nick's. Anyways, as you can see, he keeps bringing out more and more gems. We didn't even scratch the surface again. There was just so much stuff. Plus, it was fun to just hang out. So we wanted to do a slow process on that one. So look forward again to Rad Nick's part 2 on that. Something else I brought in that's game related. I just got these in. This one came in today, which is the Dalsim. These are the San Diego Comic-Con 2025 Jada exclusive figures. This one came in yesterday. I don't know why they didn't ship them together. Don't get me started. This one came in yesterday. This one came in today. And I brought them for you guys to see. They will be available for sale here at the shop. They are sold out on the Jada website. So unfortunately, secondary market is the only way to get these. Or you could pick up one or both of these at Polar Bear's Pop Culture
Open
Shop.
it. I want to see what's in it. Open it. Open that. Open it.
I wanted to. I really did. I really wanted to open them. I almost wanted to keep them. But again, like I said, I want to get it's a slippery slope.
Yeah.
It's a slippery slope. I'm sticking to the Doom stuff. The Doom stuff is like the quintessential thing that I'm going to stay collecting. But I've been eluding these Street Fighters as much as possible because I love what Jada's doing with these. I'm a huge fan, and I think that everyone that I talk to, I try to promote these like I work for Jada. But I think they're the best thing out, and for the price points, like they're amazing. So, the box art is really cool. It's basically just the like each round of like their like what would you call it? Their level. Yeah. So this would be like
home base, I guess.
Yeah, M. Bison's level when you fight him at the end. That's the back of this one. And then Dalsim, it's like the inside of some sort of temple with the elephants. I was gonna say one of the things that I do remember is like for Super Nintendo, like you wouldn't get the full elephant like noises and stuff like that.
It wouldn't even move. Like some stuff wouldn't even move in the background, I think, on some of that.
So I would assume that has like all of that stuff.
It's not the turbo or whatever it is.
Just
regular.
regular.
The original, but with everything in it.
Yeah, and by the way, so they already started, but this is Street Fighter Ultra, and Jada got the rights to do Alpha 3. I'll make sure if that's incorrect, I'll check, but I believe it's Alpha 3. I believe Jada's going to be making those as their next.
Is that with the T-Hawk one and stuff?
No, that's still Ultra.
Is that Ultra?
That's the end. Wait.
I don't know. Well, don't think about it too
now.
much.
Yeah, now I'm
shouldn't
have to
have said
check.
nothing. Yeah, probably.
But because that's the end of the run. I wish we had one of.
He wasn't on the
have
back.
you
I don't
seen
think
how
of the
they
original
look?
box.
Have you seen how they look outside the box?
Oh yeah, I had them all. Yeah, I had them all, but I
Okay.
ended up selling the ones that I had, and they just announced T-Hawk, all the remaining fighters. So Balrog, T-Hawk, Zangief, E-Honda. It was all the big guys.
Yeah,
really. They were
weird,
saving all of those for the end, which is crazy. But there was one more, but it's all right. If you look, Akuma. So
Akuma?
he's coming out too. So
Yeah, they look really good though, Nick. The
Yeah?
figures, yeah.
Akuma is my favorite. I love Akuma.
I wish they would show like. I get
The
it.
toy, right? How
Yeah,
it
like
looks,
they do that a lot now on packaging, and it drives me crazy because people are like, "I want to see it." And I'm like, "Well, it's sealed. I can't show you it."
Yeah.
yeah,
Like show something on the back or what it comes with, because this comes with the fire guys, like
yeah. These are
the
deluxe.
guys on fire. Like when you,
These are deluxe. They have, you know how he blows like either a flame or a fire, like a fireball. It has the burning.
It has
it has the burning guy in there.
Oh, so you can actually display with the guy when he falls all burned up.
Yeah, and then this has the blue one, Psycho Crusher version when he does the Psycho Crusher, and it's a blue guy burning. So that's fun. Really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, so Jada, if you're watching, give James a job though.
Yeah, you need to hook us up.
He's been pushing your product.
Yeah, hook us up with some product placement, some something, giveaway, something. We're always representing your stuff, and it's my #1 push.
Yeah, messages for our address, send us some free swag.
There you go. Yeah, even just some Jada shirts. You know,
Jada shirts.
Yeah. I support that statement.
Yes. You want to get into the next one?
Let's go.
All right. It's going to be part 4 of.
So you want to open a toy store?
Yeah. Right. This time. Yeah. So this time, we'll recap. I guess what we talked about at the beginning was the first one was. What was the first? Building your customer base.
Building customer base.
The second was what kind of like product, like what you plan on carrying. And then third was what was third?
It was branding. Advertising, branding. Yeah.
I guess I should have my notes here. So number 4, after you got all that stuff together, and this is just how we do it and we see it. It's not a this is how you need to do it and this is how you're going to be successful type thing. But next one is location. So now you're deciding you want to open a physical store. Location now. Some of the things you want to look for with location. One, I think is big here, being in a metro area, how close you are to like the freeway.
Yep.
So access from the freeway is always good. 2 would be, and this is just different things, either have a standalone building where you can kind of have events where you can, not that you own the building, not saying you have to go buy one, but sometimes you can lease buildings that are standalone. Yeah. Which we didn't do. But looking forward, that'd be something cool to do where you can have events at your store and not be limited by parking lot space. A third one is foot traffic, which that's one where we kind of, I like the area, but then foot traffic, there's nothing really here that's going to bring. We have the gym, we have green, we have the restaurant across the way, but it's not really foot traffic where you have to pass by our store to go to that. It's usually people parking in our parking lot, having to wait for their food, then they come over. Yep. We have green on the other side, but again, people are parking on that side. They're not needing to walk by our building to really get anything. The gym's a little different too. It's right across. You're not really having to cross our way. So foot traffic, try to find somewhere maybe that has an anchor store in it already, a grocery store. Not to say that's always successful, because just because they walk in doesn't mean they're going to buy something. But the more people you get in your store, the more opportunities somebody might find something there. So especially around Christmas time and stuff.
The vintage store next door helps. The vintage clothing store.
Yeah.
If it's like in that, are you saying that if it has like a little bit of that, like you guys are a vintage toy store, right? And if it's a vintage clothing store next to it, or an antique store, something along that vein of stuff. That would help with the food traffic, you think?
Why don't you tell me how did you find out about the store?
Me, it was word of mouth, guys. I wasn't even. This is, oh my God, what kind of a story are you?
Go ahead, go with it. Yeah.
I wasn't even collecting at that time. I wasn't collecting video games or toys. I liked all the stuff, obviously. I had some stuff here and there, but it wasn't what it is today. So I remember I met a friend from another friend, and this guy was telling me about how we talked about movies, we were talking about old school stuff, we're more or less the same age. Yeah. I told him about the Turtles, like the Ninja Turtles, how it was a silly show that I really liked back in the day. Yeah. And he told me, hey, there is this guy, it's called the Polar Bear, they have a Polar Bear, it's called the Polar Bear store, and they sell a lot of the old school Ninja Turtle toys. I'm like, I used to have all of those. Okay. So then I came in, and I think that's what triggered it. I saw the Ninja Turtles that you guys had. You had a bunch of video games as well, like vintage retro video games, and I was just hooked.
We had a lot at that time, video games. Yeah, I thought maybe it was Melissa was next door or something, and you came over. That was where I was going to get into, like, that's how they help with foot traffic, because women go shop in there. If their men go with them, they're like, well, I'm going to go next door and look.
So that does help, because I discovered you guys through a friend, but me being able to come here over and over again, it helps that there is a vintage, like female clothing store right next door, or something that your significant other, right?
Yeah.
Can be doing, because Melissa likes all these things, but there's only so much. So I can stay here all day.
Yeah.
She cannot.
She can stay next door all day.
Yeah, she can stay next door.
No, they've been a big help too. I'm not saying that we don't have anything here, but like an anchor store.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Fry's or something.
I was gonna say something like either food related or like a big store that draws a lot of people, to that
Any
location.
store, like a
every
Walmart
day.
or something?
Yeah, like an
Anything,
anchor store,
yeah.
like something big where like they
Gotcha. Yeah, that
they're
makes sense.
getting hundreds of people a day in there. You're bound to get some people that are gonna be like, oh, what is this? Type thing.
Yeah.
That's the way we look at it. Just more foot traffic. People, if you're gonna collect, you're gonna drive somewhere anyway, but you might catch those people that didn't know you were there. That's the thing too, because location, you want to be accessible, I think. But I think if you have a good store, people are gonna drive, but you definitely want to make it worth their while. Like, you're always gonna be too far for somebody. So you can't look at it that way. Like, I used to sell, my main base was out west because I used to live out there. But when I decided to move out here, I wasn't like, oh, I'm going to lose all those customers. It's like, it was benefit me because I know I'm going to get more customers being out in this area. That's just how it is. Like, I don't know. It's bigger growth out here, bigger, more established, I guess. Out west it's growing, but I just think if we open something out there, it wouldn't be as successful. Plus, there's already kind of there's already concentrated like collectible stores out there. So that's another thing when you're looking for location. Maybe not try to be where there's already like a group of them, because now you're competing in that area. We're kind of the only ones like that are kind of in this area, North Tempe area. So we kind of have this to ourselves as far as that. I mean, you can count Zia's Southern and Mill, but But I mean, I don't really consider them like what we do. I mean, we're more toy oriented, even though we have some of the other stuff. So location, kind of rent to take that into account. Just in size too. You don't want to overdo it. I think at the beginning, maybe sign a 3-year lease if you're not sure. We did a 5-year, just because I figure 5 years is a good gauge of where we're at that time. You can do 3 years. Usually they give you a break if you do more than 3. Like if you do 5, they give you a little break on the lease. Maybe start off small though. Don't try to go, oh, we want this big store, and then you're paying twice as much as what you really need, because then you have to have, you got to utilize the space. Yeah, inventory, or you just have a big store that looks empty even though you have stuff in there, and you're paying extra money for not needing it. If you get a good deal on it, definitely go ahead, but good deal doesn't always mean good things, because if you're getting a good deal, the location maybe isn't the best, Would
you say that it was better for you guys, because I know you guys have this location, and then you expanded the space of the store a little bit, right? So are you saying that in the beginning it was better that you had like start small, have a small store, and if you feel like after a couple of years that, oh, I need something bigger to put more inventory, then you make that move? Is that what?
Yeah, I'm saying, I mean, don't come out the gates blazing, because you can get yourself in trouble really quick that way.
Yeah.
Say if you're not sure, you're like, oh, I love this building, it works perfect, it's what I do, but they're charging you $6,000 a month. Yeah. You're probably not going to make it, because you got to figure you're going to have to sell 3 times that probably just to kind of pay, because you got to pay other bills too on top of that. Electricity, $6,000 a month, plus say if the building's 4,000 square feet, that's more AC, that's more electricity. So you got to figure all that stuff out.
Plus the cost of just setting up inside of there is going to be huge as well too. So like fixtures, tables, like all those things. A sign can almost put you out of business if you don't have the money to put all that together.
Find that out at the beginning. We did that one kind of. I mean, it didn't kill us, but it put us in not a good thing. It ended up being twice as. We did budget out for what we had. We bought a lot of secondhand stuff, because if you try to buy all new equipment to try to be looking really nice, which you want to look good, you don't want to buy crap, but you're talking thousands of dollars for like glass cases and stuff. Look on OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace. You can find that stuff for now. Later, if you want to upgrade, definitely. But signs, find out what they're requiring. We thought we had it understood until I went to go submit the thing, and it ended up being twice as much as what I originally budgeted. So if you're like coming out of pocket for things you had assigned for something else, because because we did about half of what I originally wanted that I thought I needed to open it. We ended up opening with like half of that budget. We made it work, but you know, just kind of have a budget too, and don't just spend on stuff because you feel like you need the nicest cases. Because cases, at the end of the day, like people aren't going to buy it because, oh, that's a nice looking case, I'm going to buy something out of it. Like, you know, you just want display. If you need to just use shelves for, you know, at first, then just use shelves, you know.
Yeah.
You can display stuff and make it look good without having to have all this high-end stuff. But, yeah, location definitely. There is stuff. I know Google, you can kind of Google the area. It'll tell you kind of what the population is, like the density, kind of how many cars go through down that road every day. There is stuff you can look at. Scottsdale Road, like I did look at it, like the traffic is pretty good. The only thing, like I said, on ours would be foot traffic probably, and then not having the parking lot space to do like events, you know, is kind of the two minuses for us. But that's you learn, you know. So
how would you be able to account for that, the parking space? You said something about having your own building, not buying the building, but renting the whole building. Is that because you might get a bigger parking spot, or is that because you might get like a certain area where it's just going to be you, your customers, their cars, and whatever events you want to set up outside the store?
Yeah, so we don't have to get permit. Like, I don't have to worry about them being open next door, them being open. It's like you're there, you want to corner it off here. Customers park here. We're gonna have vendors set up here for like special occasions or whatever.
About that. You're right.
We didn't think about it.
Events, I never thought about that. You have to make sure that the rest of the folks are okay or closed or enough parking spot for everyone. Yeah,
that's when we do our anniversary. It's usually like food, and then like we sometimes have a few vendors out front right here, but you know that's why we don't go big with it, because then you might need permits too. So you got to keep everything under the radar too on that.
Yeah,
because it'll vary by city, so you don't want to draw attention to where we need permits and all this, especially in Mesa, which we're staying away from Mesa now.
Yeah.
But we might open in Tempe. So, again, location, just kind of do your due diligence. Like I said, income kind of matters too, not to knock anything. I mean, lower income, like it just kind of depends. I grew up like lower income area. I know like a toy store wouldn't do good there because that's just not the clientele around there. So kind of just see what they do tell you, like the medium household incomes too, like if you Google stuff, so you can kind of see. You know, like that. But usually if you have a good store, you have a good following, most people are going to find you. They're going to drive out. We know people that go to all the shops no matter where they're at. So it's kind of one of those things. So that just kind of goes to branding. But location, just do your research. Make sure it's going to be right for you. Don't try to be too ambitious unless you have the money to just blow. And that's pretty much it on location, unless you got something to add on it.
That was it. That covered it all right there.
Nick has some good points, and it's good. He learning, seeing what's going on. But, so that's pretty much what we have on that. And then, you know, next episode we'll do another part of So You Want to Open a Toy Store.
Commandment number 5.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to another epic channel, Polar Bears Pop Culture Shop TV. I want to thank Rad Nick for coming on and talking to you guys about what he did at the Mortal Kombat competition. Shout out to Edgar, always doing the videos. Just tune in. Let us know in the comments. Anything you want to comment about what you saw on the show today. Let us know, too, if you want to get into a future competition so we can see about setting that up, too.
Yeah, let us borrow your equipment. We'll do it here.
Borrow
your game.
Yep. Awesome. We'll bring in arcade. We'll bring the Street Fighter Turbo arcade here.
Yeah.
So thanks again, everybody. This is another episode in the books. We will see you next time.